guys? It's been a while since I made a video about the new homestead here. Just been out here working like crazy, trying to get some stuff done before winter. Here's the pond that you briefly saw in the last video. You can actually see it now. Got everything cut down around it and cleaned up, at least on this side. Got to get in there and do that side here pretty soon, but a lot of people were mentioning they wanted to see what was back there in those woods, and unfortunately couldn't see anything. I couldn't get back in there last time because it was so wet and full of poison ivy, but it's a little bit drier. I've been in there pulling a lot of wood out of there lately. You can see some of it starting to stack up back there. You can see the house in the back now. Got a lot of trees and brush down, but I'll take you back there and kind of show you a little bit of the woods, as what you can see. It's going to be a little bumpy. I know you guys don't like that, but it's a lot of walking, so I'm going to ride back there and I'll try to clean it up in editing so it doesn't look so bad for you. But I don't know, check back in a second. Alright, here's that big hill in the back. I don't know how well you can make it out, but it kind of starts at the bottom down here at the creek and then goes up. It's all stone. I'll take you up there and let you take a look at it. So here's that path I showed you in the first video. It goes back into the woods, kind of cut a path through there. It's starting to get down to that creek right there where you can actually see it's in there. And that's the other small pond that goes down to the bigger one. But take you back in here. There's that hill a little bit better. Yeah, and kind of shaky, I apologize. But a little wet and a long walk to be taken on foot, so path that goes down to the back side of the first pond. It's another little building I found back here, and I have, in the past few weeks, I've torn down 3 old chicken coops that are just run down, as bad as this one, so this thing is next to go on the list. But we're getting there. We'll have new ones going up in the spring. And big tree down here. They actually logged these woods, not logged, did a select cut. Timber company came in with horses and took a few select trees out, maybe about 6 of them, and it's left. This is actually storm damage here, but it's all dried out wood. It's been down almost 2 years, so I'll cut that up and we'll burn it. A lot of beech trees and tons of oak trees, red oak and white oak. Some of these big sandstones just everywhere. There's a couple right there kind of in the way, but we'll get over them and I'll take you over this hill up here. You can see these stones just everywhere. That one's covered in moss, but I mean they're just all over the place through here, and as the sun shines right on it. But it's that hill up there. Back here a little bit, we can get to it. Here's shut this off real quick. There's these damn squirrels back here got a problem. But anyway, here's show what I'm talking about. When they cut these few trees they wanted out of here. I mean these trees, some of these trees, look at this one right here. I mean, they're well over 100 feet tall. So what they do is they cut off this main section here that they can use, and then right about here, where all that stuff is no good, they just drop it and let it fall. They take their horses and drag out the big logs. But what I'm left with is like this big, huge pile of, I think this is red oak. And I've got most of this one all cut up. This actually went all the way across here, and the top of it was right where that burn pile is there, just kind of burnt the brush. But this is all good firewood. It's wet. It's been raining for the past 2 days. It's wet now, but it's nice and hard. It's not rotten. This is good burning firewood. It's been down for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And this, I don't know if you've cut wood before, you know just how much wood is just in this little bit alone. And then you got this guy here, And what's nice is they're all up off the ground. Even that one down there, it's sitting on top of these sandstones, and it's keeping it pretty good off the ground. Especially these ones were way up off the ground. But all good wood that I can burn here for heat, and just a matter of cutting it, splitting it, and of course getting it up to the house from here. And several more piles just like this. Take you through here. You can go check out what this hill's all about. Kind of walk through the jungle here. You can see these sandstones just everywhere, all through here. They're covered with moss. It might be hard to show up on the video, but I mentioned the first video. This was a stone and gravel pit in the 1800s back here. A large section of my woods. So they're just everywhere. This whole giant hill we're walking up here. Just nothing but these huge pieces of sandstone. And some of them in the back and up here, I'll show you one, are just humongous. As are some of the snakes, as you can imagine. But let's see if we can get up here to the top real quick. Alright, now I don't know how good this is going to show up on the video, but that big tree I showed you from down there is the top of it. We're kind of way up on it. And you can see out just about everywhere. We've got sections of fence, I don't know why, but he's run sections of fence all through this place in strange directions. I'm not sure why, but it's here. You can kind of see right in there where that creek goes through, and then all the way back up that way, down around that way to the small pond, and then down into the larger one. But here's what we're dealing with, all this sandstone up here. If I come over here, you can see that one there. It's about the size of a car. It's huge. And they're everywhere. I'm not sure what I would do with them, but they are here. So I'm gonna climb back down this hill, catch my breath, and pick you up here in a second. That's that oak tree way down there where we just came from. So yeah, I'm gonna climb down. Alright, so back down from the hill over there. Take you up this way and see some more of the stuff I've been doing back in here. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bumpy because it's stone that we're going over here, and I don't know how loud the little four-wheeler here is coming across over the camera. I hope it's not too bad and you're able to hear me. But just show you some more of this wood. A little pile here. Again, the stuff is all up off the ground, and I've taken about 2 cords out of that first spot that I showed you already, and there's probably almost another cord there just out of that pile. And you'll see up here a lot more to pull out of there. So I'm going from at my old house, which we have found renters for very fast. Actually had several families want in there, so that worked out great for us. That house is now paying for itself, which is awesome. There's a big chunk. See, it's kind of opened up here where they took out just a huge tree, and again, more wood. It just needs cut and split and all that stuff. We'll make some videos showing you that. A nice homemade log splitter, you get a kick out of that. But kind of open right through here. Not too bad. Back around the corner here. And again, lots more wood here. A lot of work, but the old house that we had was built in 1918, and it was almost 4,000 square feet, and the windows in it were also from 1918. So our natural gas bill over the winter, we would always have a couple of cold months that would run us just under $1,000 a month for heat. Which, sorry about that, I had to delete a couple of videos off of here. But as I was saying, my natural gas bill would run almost $1,000 a couple months over the winter, and then, you know, $800, $900, $700. And that's in addition to the $300, $400 electric bill. And we do have 6 of us, my wife and I, and the kids and everything in the house. So it, you know, we do use a lot, but that was just a little bit more than we wanted to spend. So with the addition of the fireplace and the wood stove here at the new homestead, we will significantly, if not totally, cut out the need for natural gas. Even though we do have 2 natural gas wells here on the property, we are not connected to them just because of the rocky ground, along with the creek and the ponds. The cost to pipe it up to the house from way in the back, it just isn't cost effective at all. You definitely wouldn't be saving any money for a long time. So we'll just we do own the mineral rights to those wells, and we do get a small little paycheck every month from those. So we'll just keep it that way. But so yeah, just all this wood that's back here ready to be cut and split is going to be a big help. Not to mention there is just an abundance of it for future years that we won't have to worry about wood for quite some time. But I just wanted to take you back here and show you around a little bit. It's been a while since I made a video. I will make some more videos here soon when I've got some more time and when the weather's decent enough for me to show you some stuff. But that's what's been going on lately. Been out here checking out the woods. Been working on that pond, obviously, trying to uncover that. Digging out this creek. Tearing down the old beat up chicken coops and all kinds of other just stuff like that randomly placed throughout the property. I'll take you over here real quick and show you one of them. There's that creek again, you can kind of see. Over this way. You can actually see the house now. All that stuff that was back there is gone. There's some of the wood we've drug out so far, and it's here and there and everywhere. But right here, I don't know if you remember from the first video, this actually all looked like this, just vines and mess all the way out to here, and now it is cleared quite a bit. We left this one building, it's in pretty decent shape, and I think I'm going to see what I can do with that rather than tear that one down. It's the only one that's still pretty solid. But this, you could barely get through this gate. There's another big chicken coop right here. Shut this off. And there's some more logs I pulled out of here. But yeah, there was a, this is actually stone down here, but you couldn't get anywhere back in here at all. This was all grown up with weeds and trees and these multiflora roses. I don't know if anybody's familiar with those, but God, see that tree right there is just, that's a tree that's just overrun with these grapevines and these roses. This here is another old structure. You can kind of see remnants of 2x4s and this chicken wire across the top right there. This is all right. So camera was full again, had to delete another one real quick, but we'll just finish up. I'll go in and try to get this uploaded a little bit, but that's so far what we got. Got this area cleared out here, pretty big. Another old chicken coop that needs to be disposed of, so we'll get this out of here. Got in here and got all kinds of this brush, and basically it all looked like this. And you can imagine what it was like trying to get to this point. But got it all out of here. This took me about 4 days probably just to get to this point. And got it back to here, into the back side of this. So just trying to get to the creek. The creek is right there in the opening. Got a few more trees. Gotta cut this guy up, and then just get the rest of this in here, get the tractor in and try to level it out. And in the spring, this is where the new coops will be. Keep the rabbits and the chickens in this area over here. That's my dog saying hi, by the way. Apologize for the noise. You can see up here they used to keep bees. One spot here, another one a little further back. But so we got so far, basically. This was kind of neat. Thought I'd show you this real quick. This one section here, it's got these rocks kind of lined around the outside, and that goes in a big square right around this area here. Had all these stones in there, and you can see when someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Until we meet again, find peace in heaven's hands. If tears could build a stairway and memories a lane, I'd walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. Basically, we're looking at some type of, hopefully, a pet cemetery that I unearthed over here behind all this. So that was kind of creepy. But yeah, so that's what's been going on here lately. I am still watching everybody's videos. I'm not commenting as much as I'd like to be, just because lately I've been watching a lot of videos on my phone just to try to keep up when I have time, and commenting from the phone, as a lot of you guys know, is nearly impossible. But I am watching, keeping up with what's going on, and I'll try to get some more time to leave some comments and that kind of thing. But that's it for now, guys. I will make another video hopefully this weekend when I get some more of this done, of course if it's not raining. And check in with you guys then. Thanks for following along and all the comments on the last video. Really appreciate it, and I'll keep at it. Thanks for watching, guys.